What's good everyone, RagingYoshi here, with another episode of Kingdom Hearts Level 1. Last time, we did a lot of running around, we had finished up Atlantica, I believe, and now we want to examine this book. I believe we also got all of the Trinities, if I remember correctly. So, this is going to be a pretty boring video, I'm sorry. What we're going to do is we're going to take care of the 100 Acre Woods stuff. So, here at 100 Acre Woods, we have a bunch of mini games we have to do. And what we're actually going to be trying to do is get specific goals in each of these mini games. Reason being, if we hit our specific goals, Sora will get the ability Cheer from all these mini games. So 100 Acre Woods, it's always just a minigame world in the Kingdom Hearts series. It's never really anything too interesting. But we do have a bunch of different things that we need to get taken care of. No cutscene skip there. I knew that. I was testing you. Now, there are some items you'll be able to find around the 100 Acre Woods. Useful items. Do I remember where they all are? Nope. But that's okay. We're still gonna kind of look around for them here and there. Hitting that chimney makes something fall in Pooh's house. Mega Ether. Okay. Check here. An elixir pops out. Always good. Because we will need more and more elixirs as time goes on. I will say, Pooh's house is just so full of character and I love it. Is there anything else in here? Not really. So Al just kind of explains to us that pages are missing, but to find them all over the world. At this point, I have five torn pages. These are all the torn pages. You get one in Atlantica, one for returning a certain number of Dalmatian puppies, one is in Agrabah, one can be found in Halloween Town, and I cannot remember where this last one is found. God dang it. I know where this is. Shut up. This last torn page, I'm totally not looking it up, is in Monstra. We totally didn't. So, Ariel's Grotto and Monstro, Halloween Town, the bookcase, Agrabah, in one of the areas that are that is under the Cave of Wonders, and then rescuing 51 Dalmatians. We totally didn't just type on my computer and look it up because I couldn't remember. That's not something I would do. We have to sneak up on Piglet. If you don't sneak up on Piglet, that doesn't work. And now we help out Winnie the Pooh. So basically, each minigame really straightforward, not hard at all. The hardest minigame is probably the third one. So, the way this works, Pooh's going to float up with his balloon. He's going to try to lick the honey. All we have to do is protect Pooh from the bees. Once Pooh gets to 100, we're done. This is a very, very long game because it has a nice, long, lengthy timer. So, oh, that's not good. All you really have to do, lock onto the bees. Once you lock onto them, get a jump swing, and generally, oh my god, Sora. Okay, Generally, what should happen is Sora hits the bees and bounces back to a branch. But sometimes it can be a little finicky. And by little, I mean very, very finicky. Now, if you're on the ground, you can use the rush command to jump right up to where Pooh is. So, the game does try to help you. Once you get to this point, you're pretty golden, honestly. There's no beehives above us. We just need to sit here and mellow out. Just make sure you time your swings right and you don't get overzealous. We're at 52. We're halfway towards the first benchmark. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I screwed up. This game isn't really the... Oh, we lost some. That's not good. I didn't realize you lose some when you mess up. Can I still hit 100? I hope I can still hit 100. Alright, down. Use the rush command. I don't know if I can hit 100 now. I'm gonna have to do this again, aren't I? You're at 70, Pooh Bear. Oh my god, I need you to move faster. Please. Alright, that's 80. We're not hitting 100, are we? $98. Alright.
Oh, that was yummy.
So that's not good enough. Hold on. We're gonna go back in and we're gonna get that 100 points real quick. I'll see you guys after we do this. Much better. Alright. Second time we got 236. Because we remembered how to play the stupid minigame. I don't think there's any chests or any items hidden around here. Also, I didn't mention it, we did get the nature spark from completing that first challenge. Which is pretty good. Look, we got nice little vegetable patches. So here, now that we're at Rabbit's house, I'm destroying Rabbit's garden, yes? Now, why am I destroying Rabbit's garden? Because there's a random chance that items will pop out of here. Of these items, elixirs can pop out. We're getting potions right now. So, if I just keep doing this, eventually we get some good items. Like, we got a couple potions, so if I wasn't doing level 1, those would be pretty useful. But, as I just keep pulling them out. Pull it out. Come on, pumpkins. Show me some love. It's completely random what you get. So if you have the time, you can actually just keep leaving the room, respawning the pumpkins, and seeing what you get from them. The pumpkins and the cabbages. Don't forget, Kingdom Hearts 1, you can't skip these. So Rabbit's just hiding in his house from the Pooh Bear. This is really just really long and drawn out. It's kind of annoying. Rabbit hiding his honey from Pooh Bear. You just need to get a lock onto it and make sure the rabbit can see it. I mean that everyone can see it. So once Pooh eats some honey, we just need to leave Rabbit's house. Oh, we can actually, before we do what we're supposed to do, let us ransack Rabbit's garden again. Up there we go, an elixir. As I said, it is completely random what comes out of this. A lot of times you see we get nothing, then we get like a random potion. I would say it is generally worth it, especially if you're having a hard time having enough elixirs to get through all this stuff. This is one of the many reasons why I wasn't stressing too much about using elixirs for little small things. Because if we look now, I'm sitting on how many elixirs in the inventory? 4 elixirs and 4 mega elixirs. That's not that bad, honestly. Yeah, it's a potion. It's not the worst thing. Could have been nothing. So, I know I'm doing this really randomly. It's completely worth it. So, to progress this, we actually need to attempt to leave the area. Piglet will try to stop us. And then we have to help Pooh. And then we're going to get the second mini-game of 100 Acre Woods. Oh, nice, another elixir. See? 2 elixirs from that. 100% worth, honestly. help. Please help Pooh. He's stuck because he's fat. Yeah, Pooh Bear got stuck because he ate too much honey. We're gonna attempt to help Winnie the Pooh. Well, how will I eat honey if I'm stuck in here? I actually could have cleared Rabbit's garden again before I went and triggered this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna play another game. This game is Tigger Block. Basically, Tigger goes, hey, I need a place for bouncing. You wanna know what's the great place for bouncing? On top of Rabbit's vegetables. Which I don't understand that. Tigger was always my mother's favorite character in Winnie the Pooh, but I don't understand why Tigger can be so inconsiderate at times. Alright. This game's pretty simple. We just need to block Tigger from bouncing on all of Rabbit's carrots. If Tigger lands on a carrot once, it won't destroy it, but if Tigger lands on it twice, it will. We need to get a score of 150, I believe, which actually isn't that hard. I'll explain how the score works once we're done. Oh, what? It didn't block. There we go. There. So we get the rush reaction command, which helps us get to places before Tigger can destroy them. Wow, okay. We do need to get a lot of blocks on Tigger. There we go. 8, 9, 10. Okay. We're way past the minimum of what we need. Alright. We should have more than enough at this point. So the way the scoring for this minigame works, it's the number of times you block Tigger by the number of carrots left. A carrot needs to be landed on twice for it to be destroyed. So we blocked 17 times. We saved 15 carrots. Total score 255.
Oh, let's go.
Pretty straightforward minigame. And now, time to pick all Rabbit's veggies again. This time, Rabbit's watching. Tigger Block, I think, is one of the easier minigames to get the score you need in. Not really too stressful. It's pretty straightforward. It's weird until you understand that you need to use the rush command. And the rush command, sometimes it misses, but usually it's not too often. Almost all of that was done by just me hitting rush. Rabbit, look, I know you have elixirs. You can just give them to me. You don't have to watch your poor cabbages and pumpkins. The pumpkins are next, Rabbit. I might actually not get any on this run through his garden, which it happens. But you'll never know if you don't try. Looks like I'm not even getting items. Unlucky. Oh wait, there's a potion. There's another potion. It's a complete game of luck. 3 potions. Yeah, we got 3 potions. It's not bad. It's not particularly good either. Alright, now let's push this Winnie the Pooh out of this hole. Now, what I will say, I'm not going to mess around with Rabbit's garden anymore on camera. We're gonna do that probably off camera, get myself tons and tons and tons of elixirs, because, oh boy, we're gonna need them. We are most certainly gonna need them. Alright, that was minigame 2. Got that one taken care of. So, minigame 3. It's not that bad, it's just a lot of timing, that's all. Oh god, Eeyore's just drifting down the river. Hey, Pooh. Glad you invited me. So, with Eeyore drifting down the river, no one else can swim, so Sora has to go and save him. It's honestly pretty easy. Just not even a big deal. Just jump in the water, get Eeyore. Eeyore doesn't know where his tail is, so now what we're gonna do, we're going to take Pooh and use Pooh to help us look for Eeyore's tail. So, as Owl was telling us, we're going to take Pooh up to the top of the hill. Once we get there, what we're actually going to do is we're going to swing Pooh around on the swing. Wait. Silly bear. So what we do is we lock on the Pooh in order to direct him. Pooh is not the brightest bear, so we do sometimes have trouble with this. What you also want to do is try to keep Pooh away from honeypots. Because if you don't, he will sit there and eat the honeypots. Because while I'm kind of walking super duper close to this wall, because by doing this, we managed to avoid all the honeypots. So that's actually really good. Now that we are at the top of the hill, Owl's going to show us how to play the mini game. This one's the most annoying one. It's not bad though. Here's what to do. So we're gonna push Pooh, and what we need to do is as we push Pooh, we need to time it right so that Pooh will get the most height. And launched. So we don't actually want to get super far right now. We want to actually get a very specific spot. Yeah, but you flew too far. Let's try again. And bam! Rabbit's face. Rabbit's face is the best right there. He looks so like distraught. So here we find Eeyore's tail. Nice and easy. Now we're gonna come back and do the swing again, because we did the launch poo. Actually, let me check something. Oh, look, we got a little Mickey symbol because we got other Trinities. Okay, no, it recorded our high score for that, so we are good. We should be good for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the video here. Next time when we come back, we will go on to the next minigame. I'll see you guys then.